Welcome back once again, everybody. We are back at it live for your 2025 Canadian Women's Championships here at the Hidden Spot, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. We have the next match locked, loaded, ready to rock. It is Kathy Metsinger, Janet Ritzy doing battle on the table. They got started just a touch before I got back to the booth. Kathy Metsinger at the table. So a little bit touchy here in the middle with 8-ball, 1 ball, and the 4-ball, kind of all in that cluster. 6-ball's a little bit tough, so we'll see if she can work out the pattern here. Off the 3-ball, would love to get in. Oh, she's taking the 7 right here, right now. Very well done. I believe she's in on the 4. She could run that 5-ball top right-hand corner as well. 3 does pass to the bottom right. So a couple of options. Indeed, Greg, get ready for it. And as always, guys, do me a favor, do the ladies a favor if you could. Give that stream a like. If you can go further than that and copy out the stream link and share that to as many pool groups as you can, I would appreciate it. The ladies would appreciate it. Let's see if we can get a good number of viewers in for the remainder of the day. With us only being live on YouTube, I'm going to ask a lot of you, and I know it's a lot to ask. But if you can just share it up for me, that would be great. Share it, like it. Nicely done. Did she get enough? Let's take a look at the side angle here. That 3-ball awfully close to that right-hand side pocket. She might be in on the 4 here. She can take that 4 and come up a couple of rails for the 1-ball next, just in behind that 11. She'd have the run, does have the option on the 6 as well. Back cut the 6. Now she is cutting to a blind corner. And then potentially bumping the 8-ball, rearranging the furniture. If she can play through that and maintain position for the 4 to the bottom right, I think she'd be in good position, and she did have it. She had that 4-ball. Could have bumped the 1 through, pushed it out of the way of the 13. Unfortunately, we don't get to play with the shoulda, woulda, couldas. Well, hello, Patricia. How do I feel last day for me? Hasn't quite hit me yet. There's still quite a bit of pool to play through here today. So I guess, yeah, it really hasn't kind of hit me yet. May not hit me up until really we get into the final stream and I'm doing my final sign off. But I mean, it's such a positive thing, you know. And if I have to think about it, it's really it's been such a positive thing that I've been able to, and have been blessed with it over the course of the last 9 years, traveling all over Canada, all over the U.S., meeting the number of people that I have, and just really, really great memories, great people. So I mean, that part I feel has been amazing. It's been a really big blessing in my life, and I'll miss that. I'll miss being able to come on and just say some of the stupid stuff that I get to say and you guys deal with and put up with for me. I'll miss that. But if I'm being honest, I'm leaving to concentrate on where my heart is, and that's kind of with my boys. And so, as sad as what it is, for me, it's a bit of a blessing, right? Where I get to just kind of put all my eggs into one basket. Throughout my life, I've always had multiple things that I've attempted to do all at the same time, and it's been great again because I get to travel and so on and so forth. But it's taken me away from being able to spend as much time as I guess what I really should have, could have, would have done with my boys, and I now get to take that on, and I'm going to be fully immersed in watching them grow and mature and develop into young men. So I get to be excited for that. So I can't say that at this point that it's really hit me terribly yet, because I don't feel that it's a terrible thing. And I get to look forward to it. It's something where you pass the baton on. I mean, Q Sports Live is certainly bigger than just me. We've got Ben Francis and Peter Chase on, Dan Clark, Ryan Murray, Rod Arriagata, Q Sports Live Winnipeg. CSL's kind of been and become its own living entity, certainly much bigger than just me. And it'll still move on. It'll still carry on, and we get to look forward to, I guess, some new up and comers, somebody else who can emerge and kind of take the reins and do what they feel is right with Q Sports Live. So something for everybody, really, at the end of the day, to kind of look forward to and readjust and so on and so forth. And I may jump in every now and again as a guest commentator and say hi to everybody, and I look forward to doing that. So that's the very long-winded answer to your question. But yeah, I feel good. I feel energized today. The ladies are putting on a show for us. So and it's just gonna continually get better and better and better as the day goes on. So I look forward to it. I really do. Kathy Metsinger a little bit close to the 6 here, so she decides to call the ref on herself. Really good sportsmanship there. I love to see that. But we'll see how I do on my final sign off. Right, I said it could get a little bit emotional. That being said, I know I'm very tired, so that can work either for me or against me. It's either not going to be emotional or it's going to be really emotional. But we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. I have no plans to make it one way or the other. It'll be whatever it is. So a little close to the work. Yeah, really well done. Look out. Cue ball. Oi. That was close. This is going to make this one ball just a little more difficult. Shooting out of the jaws of the pocket. I don't think she's onto the 4. She might be. If she's on to 4, then this is really good. She can just play this right up the rail, take the one down to the bottom left-hand corner.
Is that right?
Jacking up a little bit. It's got to be well struck.
Okay. It's over, right, Trevor?
Yeah, really difficult shooting out of the jaws of the pocket. However, she does get second place prize. Janet going to have to play the long bomb here. 10 ball. Now the saving grace for Janet is if she takes on this 10 ball, even if she misses, there's really not an opening pocket if she keeps that cue ball on the left side of the table. Really smart shot there. Just kind of push it up table and let Kathy come back and try to figure out the out from here. And I think the only way out from here is the cross bank on the one ball. Maybe she plays safe, tries to tuck the cue ball in behind. Yeah, didn't want to hit that 13. Right, really nice weight. Put the cue ball right on the end rail, but 13 certainly cuttable into that bottom right-hand corner. Breakdown. Go ahead, give it to me. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how that plays out. It'll be interesting. We'll say that. It'll be an interesting sign off, right? And it's the pickle of it is I look at it as kind of the next step in evolution for myself, and I get to look forward to it at the same time. I'm certainly going to miss being able to come onto the mic and chat you guys up and see all your names on the chat list and as everybody tunes in. So I'm certainly going to miss that, having conversations with everybody. Right, I've got to know quite a few of you, like from all over the world. I haven't met in person, right? Spanner's one from Ireland. We've got viewers in Australia, Germany, all through the Caribbean, into the U.S. And I haven't had the privilege to meet everybody, but I feel like I know everybody fairly well, and it's kind of like coming home when I go online and get to do some commentating. So Ms. Metsinger looking to draw first blood here with the deposit of this 8-ball. Indeed she does. Leading the pack 1-0. It is a quick little race here on the B side. RT5, race to 5. And I can tell you, Triple Crown, the hat trick, it is still available. Britney Bryant winning the first place prize in both the 9-ball and the 10-ball, looking to do the same here in 8-ball and put on that Triple Crown. She's accomplished it, I know of once before. It wasn't last year, it was the year before. Maybe one of the viewers know that have been around the women's championships here longer than I've been involved with it. Has she done it more than once? Has anybody done it more than once? Good little trivia question. Maybe Varel Menard will know the answer to that question. All right, Miss Metsinger at the table, leading us off rack number 2. Let's give them an audience, everybody. Let's get some likes going. Share that stream out if we can. They would appreciate it. So would I. 4-ball tracking. Hanging it up, though, in a bit of a cluster. They kind of broke apart, reclustered back together in the middle of the table. Oh, thank you, Sherry. That was awfully kind. I was just out of it. I don't know if you guys listened to my last bit of commentary last night, but yeah, my brain was in complete shutdown mode. I was pretty tired there last night, so I apologize for whoever was on the stream last night, and you didn't get obviously the best of me, but cut it off a little bit early for myself. I went home, and man alive, did I ever sleep. So had a great sleep last night. Was still a little bit foggy this morning when I came in. It's been a long event. Lots of commentary. Voice is a little bit sore, but not as terrible as what I thought it was. Bye, hon. We'll see you.
Thank you for everything.
Oh, thank you.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, and last night I was just cooked. I was just done for. So I apologize, but I think it's better off for me and for everybody, really. Viewing audience, players, so on and so forth. I wanted to make sure that at least on the final day they got the better part of me, not the tired me. And so cutting it off just a touch early and being able to kind of go home, get some good rest, I think was the right move, because we're in for a long day of pool today. And I really, for my last day, officially as a commentator, for my last day, I really did want to be mentally present, mentally have the ability to focus, and so on and so forth. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the chances that I've had with you. Now it'll be interesting to see here. She's got that 9 past the 6. Can she draw back right where she's at right now? Does the 10 pass the 7? Into that bottom left-hand corner. Thanks, Greg. I appreciate it. Yeah, she's hit this really well. Now it could get tricky here though, with taking that 10 ball in. We'll see if she decides to kind of play into the 8, and I think she kind of has to. I think she has to move this 8 ball, try to shove it a little bit closer down table towards that bottom right-hand corner. But if she clips it too thin and goes into the face of the 2 ball, it may actually work against her. But hopefully she can deposit this 10 ball. She might have to actually hit this a little bit harder than I think what you'd normally expect, because I think the cue ball's got to go off the 8, kind of shove it to the back rail and up the side rail a bit, and have the cue ball draw and go on top of the 3 between the 3-5 window. Oh, but she hits it just perfect. What do I know? This is why these ladies are at that side of the camera and I'm on this side of the camera. That was so well done. That could have gone a little bit worse for her, but she hit it absolutely dead perfect. To the heart of the pocket, Miss Metsinger adding to the lead. 2-0. Still need 50 likes. Come on, everybody, let's go. Let's take a look, and if you guys can, I've said it all week long. Hopefully you'll help me in this regard as well with the sponsors. They really, really, really do deserve to get some notifications and be noticed for helping sponsor the Canadian Women's Championships. So if you can, seek them out on their social medias, give them a little bit of love. That way they know they're getting seen. We'll be able to kind of keep them around. And I think that's true for our whole entire industry, is every time you see a sponsor of an event, hopefully you can utilize their services, reach out on their social media and just let them know, hey, we see you, we appreciate you.
Yeah, I was so excited. She called me. She's like, I'm putting your number on the template. Yeah, of course. Anyways, give me a hug. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Sherry. Have fun at the practice. And I would suspect we're probably going to go, at least till 1 o'clock in the morning. We're not even down to the final 16 as of yet. I think there's still one more round to get there. And with 8 ball being the strategy type of game that it is, they do take a little bit longer to get through the races here for 8 ball. So I would suspect we'll probably be here till the wee hours of the morning. But this was the day I was looking forward to, is the final day, bringing you all the action that I possibly can. I'm going to try not to miss much. At some point today, I'll have to eat a little something at some point, but I'll try to do that maybe when they're kind of going through and doing the final 16 draw, and there are times that when they get into the final 8, I believe, or sorry, final 16, it is single elimination. So if the stream finishes up before the other matches, then I do get some time in there as well. So I'm going to try my best to not be late and try to bring you as much action as what I can. And the voice is held up thus far, so hopefully it remains intact for the rest of the day. So Janet at the table, looking like either the 7 or the 1. I can't quite tell which one she's queuing at. 7 ball it is. Got a little bit of a rub there on the 1 that she didn't want. Indeed, Patricia, I agree. And for anybody tuned in, if you can, it doesn't take much to give us a thumbs up and like the stream. I would appreciate it, and so would the ladies here. The back cut on the 1, I believe. Yeah, great effort. Great effort there from Janet. That is a tough back cut. And she didn't miss it by much. That being said, it does limit. She's kind of got the second place prize there. Limits the choices that Ms. Metsinger has here. Does have the 11 cut into either the top left-hand corner, and we all know what that top left-hand corner is like. Not forgiving at all. She might have a play on the 9 ball, perhaps. Irrelevant, though. She is taking that 11 ball. Yeah, a little worried there with that side pocket. So a little bit of tricky navigating here for Janet. Taking the, I believe she's on the 1 ball. I think she can see it. Maybe not. Might be able to go rail first. Can't quite tell. On to the 3. This could work out well. Yeah, very well done. On to, I believe, the 4 ball next. And this could actually work out really well for Janet here. Take the 4 ball back and forth. She'll have the 8 ball, or sorry, the 2 ball into that right-hand side pocket. She can float down table depending on her angle. Ideally, she'd have the float between the 13-8 down table for the 1 ball. Going to take the 1 first. Not bad play here either. Send the cue ball all the way up table. Just watch that 11 ball. Connects with the 9. I thought that 11 ball would be more in play. Nonetheless, do you bank the 2 here? Bank it back to that side pocket. Try to play into that 4 ball. Push it forward. Up to that top right-hand corner if she can. Nice smooth stroke here. Oh, she was able to cut it. Even better. I didn't think the cut was on. It is there. And really not a lot to do here. Make the 4 ball come back middle table. That will do to get herself on the board with the deposit of the 8 ball for Janet Ritzy. To the heart of the pocket. She is on the board. Give you a little bit of a run through if you've never been to the hidden spot. This is current setup the way that it's done. Last day for Jam Up in the building, very rare opportunity. Jam Up not often having a booth in Canada, but they've got it. And it is Canadian pricing as well, so if you're looking for some new gear, it is the final day. Come on down. That booth run by Joe Spence. And of course, once you walk through there, you walk right into the hidden spot. You'll be right into the seating area, all of the pinball and games, the bar and food service area just to the left at the top of the picture. And if you continue walking through there, you'll walk right into the league room, which is all the 7-foot diamond tables. You walk up the stairs, and this is the view that you get looking down on the eating area. A couple of big screens there to look at, and then of course into where we are at now. Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Very good.
That's good. Are you joining us, or are you going to wait?
I'm gonna wait a little
Okay.
bit.
Yeah, no worries.
But my phone is down.
Oh, right here. I got you.
Yes, I'm gonna focus on playing. But
Absolutely.
when I have a break.
Sounds good to me. All right, so let's see what Kathy can manufacture here. One ball is the start ball, I would tend to think. Could take the 6 into that left side as well. Also has option on 4. Quite a few choices here, but I would suspect we'll see her take that 1 ball. The 2 ball hanging out on that side rail makes for a great way to get in on either the 3 or the 5. I might actually play that 4 ball forward, take the 3 into the left side and just push through the 3 and have the 5 to the right side. And then just past that 15 to take the cut on the 8 into the bottom right-hand corner. She is there right now if she wants it. I may leave that out, right? That's always going to be there, right? I'd clear out the top end of the table, come back down, get right where she's at right now, so she can take the 6 ball, just kind of draw up on top or go below, either which. Can either go 6-7-1 or 6-1-7. Either way, you want to end yourself coming back down table just about where she's at right now. Float the 2 forward, 3 ball into the left side, 5 into the right side. Ending off with the cut on the 8 to the bottom right-hand corner, so she is in control here. Right, but those connections between the 2, 3, 5, that's always going to be there. So I like to look at it in terms of sections on the table. So rather than going back and forth from the top of the table, bottom of the table, top of the table, bottom of the table, I want to pattern my outs based on sections. So I want to clear out the top of the table first, get all of that dealt with, then come down table, especially when you've got a connected finish like that, where the 2 is always going to be there. It's always going to lead to the 3, always going to lead to the 5. I like to finish things off being as close as what I can to the 8 ball, where, and again, nothing wrong with how Kathy's playing it. She's at the table. She's going to play it the way that she feels most comfortable, confident in doing it. Right, for me, it's just a bit of a longer positional play to either, play position on the 8 off of the 7, the 6, or the 1. It's a longer positional play than trying to play it off the 5 ball. Right, and even the plan B that she's on here, it's still going to work. Still going to work. kind of ending it the same way, right? So 6 ball, leave herself some angle on the 1 ball. She'll use the 1 ball to float down table. Take the 5 into that right side or left side, really. Either which, she can go either way with it. Nicely done. I believe she does have a little bit of angle. Let's see what that side view looks like. Yeah, she's got some angle there to work with. So she can really go to either side here. Whether she goes to the left or the right of 5 ball. It looks like forward through, left-hand spin. Come back down to about the 2nd diamond. She's going to want that to hurry. She's got a little worried of over hitting that. And in doing so, under hit. And left herself a little tough here. Is the back cut on? That is about as steep a back cut as you're ever going to see. Can she play the bank? Can she bank this 5 off that left side rail, off the end rail, play the little bit of a kiss off the 11? That is a steep back cut. And you're kind of going to rearrange the furniture. No guarantee to give yourself a shot on the 8. But I think I prefer the bank. I mean, as tough as what that bank is, I think the back cut is potentially a little tougher even. And with the bank shot, I get better control of the cue ball. Right, and I think it's there. Right, bank the 5 off that left side rail, off the end rail, off the 11 and in. Tough shot to pull off. But I think a higher make percentage than the back cut. That back cut is, I mean, you're talking a 90-degree back cut. Right, and I love the fact that she's kind of taken her time. So she is going to the back cut. Right, so maybe that bank isn't there. She did look at it. Maybe that 9 is just a little too much in the way. But this shot here, this is tough action. I think if you were going to try the back cut into that left side, that's the shot, the back bank. Because I think she comes up a little bit short here on the back cut. But the bank back to the pocket that she's at now, the right side, a little more likely than a full 90-degree back cut. Oh, she tried to play it off. Oh, and super smart with the cue ball. Played the percentage and left it long. This is all the way from uptown here for Janet. Does have the 11 ball hanging out at the bottom right hand corner. Has the 13 ball as well. I think she'd be fairly safe taking either one of those. I think I'm probably going to take the 13 if I'm being honest. I'm going to take the 13 so I can set myself on either the 9 ball or the 12 ball. nice shot. Nice shot and well done from downtown. Sorry, uptown. Downtown's at the bottom of the table. Yeah, so again, a couple of different options. You can play the 10 to the side, 9 ball. I like the 9. Yeah, nice little roll up. 11 balls next. Unless she's on to the 15. 15 could work. Right, can also pocket the 11 ball, just nice pocket weight shot, and she's on the 12 ball. Either which way. I don't really think there's a right or wrong way. It's whatever the shooter is comfortable with. One thing you gotta be aware of if you're taking this 11, don't end up on the bottom rail. That will do. Nice little hit and stick. 12 ball into that bottom left hand. Could also take the 15. I think the 15 is probably the right shot because it's the trouble ball. If you could take that 15, she'll have shape on that 12 ball or the 10. Oh my goodness. A little bit outside, just off the mark. The one bank. It is Sunday morning, almost midday. And the banks are open for Miss Kathy Metsinger. Looking to extend the lead 3-1. Oh, now here's an interesting shot. She could play the carom. I don't think she's going to, but could be a fun little shot. Yeah, well done. Very well done, Kathy. Doing what you're supposed to do. Take advantage of mistakes. See if I can give you the tail of the tape for these two ladies. For Janet Ritzy, she is playing out of Halifax, Nova Scotia. Plays out of Rockingham Doolies. She plays with a Lucasi playing cue. She has a Falcon break cue and the original one I used to have, the bungee jump cue. Been playing pool for about 20 years. Wants to give a shout out to Jennifer and Krista. She is a 10-time Nova Scotia provincial champion in 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball. Earned her way around the table, no doubt about it. Kathy Metsinger from Beaumont, Alberta. That's about a 3-hour trek north from here, just outside of Edmonton, Alberta. Home haul is Top Shots, playing with a Mez cue. For both her breaker and jump cue, it is an ex-breaker, been playing for about 33 years. Wants to give a shout out to her kids and her hubby back home. And a third place finisher at the Ashton Twins Classic. She is also the lady that, in my opinion, has one of the single best jump shots I have ever witnessed. That did happen at the Ashton Twins Classic. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Metsinger back at the table looking to get herself on the hill. A challenge really no matter which way you go here. Does she have an opening on low ball? She does. Low ball might be the better option simply because of where that 12 ball is. So I think I'm going to start with the 5 ball, maybe a touch roll forward, see if I can land on the 7 ball. Right, the 4 ball's out in the open, 6-1 out in the open. Really don't have to make too many big plays to get to those. 4 can lead you to the 1 and the 6 fairly easily. So I think I'm probably playing the 5 ball here. 5 ball, 7 ball, come around. 3 ball bottom left hand corner, 2 into the side pocket. Then I'm on to the 4, the 1, the 68. She's rearranging the furniture. Usually not recommended, but worked out well. Typically when everything has a home, when you rearrange the furniture like that, there's always that 1 ball. But she hit it really well. In good here. Would have liked to have been a little more off the rail. In on the 7, then the 3. Could go 4 here as well. Don't know if the 1 passes. Let's take a look, see what the side view says. I don't think that 1 passes into that left-hand side pocket. It does go down to the bottom left-hand corner. Could draw on this as well. A couple of ways to play it. A little bit far here. Going to have to go perhaps with plan B and utilize the 5 ball to kind of gain the position that she wanted on the 1 ball. Now the 1 will cut past the 11 to the top right, but do you want to try to swing that cue ball around the table given that position of the 15? Oh, indeed, Rob. That was from your wife. I'm just repeating what she said. Although Kathy does have that stroke, she can pull this off and avoid the 15, right? So if she can drop that 1 ball past the 11, a nice little draw with left hand, go on top of the 15, let the left hand juice take effect, come back across table. She got the draw right. Fortunately went dead into the face of the 11 ball. So an opportunity here for Janet, keep the race tight. And again, just options everywhere for her. She could start with the 15, could start with the 9, 13 ball. Really shooter's choice here on the opening. I think I'm probably going to play the 15 ball. I'm going to put a little bit of right-hand spin on this, go around 3 rails to sit for either the 11 or the 13 next. 9 always goes to the top right or right side pocket. And indeed, this match is RT5. I believe this is a B-side match. Let me just double check. Make sure I got my races right. Yeah, it is race to 5. So in the 8 ball, I think they should have went race to 5 and 5. But they went race to 6 on the A side, 5 on the B side. And I say that 5-5 only because of the time, right? That 1 extra game, right? If it's a 3-4, maybe even a 5-minute game, that 1 extra game every round is 40 minutes. And trying to get through 60 players in 8 ball in 2 days, that is a tough ask. Right, this is why matches went on until 4 this morning, and I would imagine we're going into the wee hours of the morning today as well. Right now, I say that as a biased opinion because I don't have to play. I didn't come from Newfoundland or Ontario or Montreal or BC or, everywhere else around Canada that the ladies came from. And typically when you travel that far across to play in an event, you kind of want to get good value for your dollars. But again, and again, only my opinion, it's a little bit of a trade-off, right? Do you want to play till 3, 4 in the morning with a longer race, or shorten up the race a bit and get a little bit more sleep? Update on the Joanne v. Tony match. Let's take a look, see if I can give you the updates on all of them. Regine, Valerie Bedard. Regine up 3-0 over Valerie. Chandra Radford, Renita Bremner just starting out. Renita 1-0. Bernadette Tucker, Natalie Jacob deadlocked 1 apiece. Lisa David Landfong 0-0. Nikki Thomas and Del Arcan also a 0-0. So I believe those are the matches that are going on. I don't see Joanne on there as of yet. I think Joanne is still on the A side, if my memory is correct. Yeah, so they haven't started quite yet. I believe they're into 2, 4, 6. Yeah, they're into the top 8 guaranteed. Or sorry, top 16 guaranteed. So they won't start until the next round. Yeah, no worries at all. That was, I believe, Natalie Chabot in the battle with Kathy that put her to the B side. More pool, please. Thanks for the stream. You are very welcome. And believe me, you're going to see a lot of pool. Stick around a day. There is a ton of pool. We will be alive up until the wee hours of the morning. We've got to crown a winner. And if that winner happens to be Ms. Britney Bryant, it will be for the Triple Crown, the hat trick, as us Canadians call it. Already won the 9-ball and the 10-ball. Looking to do the same here in 8-ball. That is not a terrible shot there by Janet. Good cue ball placement. The long bomb from Kathy Metsinger here. Could back cut. Yeah, I was just going to say could back cut the 5-ball. I think there's certainly more advantages to back cutting the 5 and gaining some kind of shape on the 1 as opposed to trying to take the 1 and play deliberate shape on the 5-ball. That, and if that 5-ball, oh my goodness, if that 5-ball would have rattled in there, it does take away one of the options for Janet, having the 11-ball stuck on that side rail. But Kathy does get second place prize, locking Janet up here behind the 5-ball. Janet going to have to make a run on this 11-ball, send her all the way down the rail to the bottom left-hand corner. Really nice effort. Just kind of caught the horn on the way by on that side pocket. But again, not giving up much. 12-ball eclipsing both the 1 and the 5-ball. And Ms. Metsinger bringing out the short stick up and over for the 5-ball. See if I can get you a better angle here before she pulls the trigger. At least that way we get to see the shot. The effort was good. Does get the hit, and I almost favor that every time that Kathy pulls out that jump cue. Almost a guaranteed get the hit. But again, really, with with Janet having 3 balls on the table, Kathy's certainly not giving up a whole lot. Oh, nice shot. Pulls her right on the backside of the 5 ball. That's going to make the hit a little tough. Great sportsmanship from Kathy right there. Given the tap of the table, acknowledging a really good safety. So she may, let's take a look at this side view again. So she is locked behind that 8 ball. She might be able to put some right-hand spin on that cue ball and just play the side rail back cut on the 5, but she's going to go around off 2 rails here. Looking for the hit. Gave it the old drive-by. And if that wasn't punishment enough, cue ball finds its way down the subway. Opportunity here for Janet. Keep it close. Keep it within 1. Nice little roll up here. 11 ball, 12 ball, 10 ball, 8 ball. Very nice. Could even play the 10 to the top right-hand corner. Really, 10 goes almost everywhere. Maybe the left side has an issue, top left has an issue, but 4 out of 6 pockets available. Nice little touch draw, I think, would do, just like that. Same type of shot here, nothing to it. To the heart of the pocket, keep it within 1. Yeah, well done, Janet. Well done indeed. All right, guys, I got to do some due diligence and get these sponsors a little bit of notice. If you can, help us out. Go seek them out on their social media. Let's get them a little bit of love. They certainly deserve it. Go search them out on social media. Utilize their services if you possibly can. We would appreciate that. Always helps to keep sponsors happy. Keep them around for the next event. Even a couple of outside industry sponsors involved. We like to see that for sure. And as I mentioned earlier, jam up if you're in the Calgary area. Come on down. They do have a booth here. I'll cut it out there. That's about a halfway point. And also for our online viewers, Jam Up's applying a discount code. It is good till midnight tonight. So if you are looking for some new pool gear, head on over to jamupapparel.com. You can use the code CSL20, all caps, 20% off anything and everything on the website. Back to the pool action. Janet approaching the table. Open table for her. She gets free reign, free choice. Given where the 6 is, I'm pretty sure I'm going low ball here. And so again, I'm probably going to, depending on the angle, I'm probably going to start with the 3 if it passes to the bottom left. I'm going to play the 3 ball, cue ball through the gap between the 9, 12 and backup table. That puts me on the 6, the 4, the 2. Then I can be 5, 1, 7, 8. Right, but again, I try to section off the table, top of the table, bottom of the table. pick a section, clear that section out. She's starting with the 4, I believe. The 4 and the rearrangement of furniture. We saw Kathy do that last match as well. The lady's not scared to rearrange the furniture. Worked out well for her. She is on to the 5 ball. The only issue that I see is it did block the path of the 3 ball. Going to have to remove the 6 in order to get to 3 if she wants it in that bottom left-hand corner. Does have the option to the left-hand side or right-hand side for that matter. So still a couple of options to work with. Probably the 1 ball next. Top left-hand corner. Indeed. 2 could also be tricky. You got to watch your pattern here. Give it the old be sure. Going to take it out of the equation right now. Just caught it thin. And a couple of issues here for Kathy. She's got the 12 ball sitting over the 2 at the bottom right hand side of the table. And then 15 ball blocked by the 5 ball. 14-9 somewhat tied together. We'll see if she plays back into these right here, right now. 13 ball, cue ball off the rail and back. Oh, nice little nudge. I think she's sitting perfect on that 9 ball. I believe. Let's take a look. I think she's in on it. I don't think there's much of an issue here with the 9 ball. Yeah, nice shot. So again, this 12 ball could be the issue here for Kathy. So I mean, there is a shot, but it would have to be just a touch. So if she takes that 14, now she's got a fairly steep cut. Doesn't look like it, but it is a fairly steep cut on the 14. So if she plays this with some left-hand spin and brings that cue ball right back across the table and sits right on top of the 2, that 12 ball will go to the top left-hand corner. Looking at the 10 ball, maybe she's making the play for the 15. Very nice shot. Did she get a little straight on the 11 here? Looking to drag, I believe, on top of that 15. 15 will pass the 2 down to the bottom right. This is the spot you want to be very, very, very sure of your shot and your shape. You could paint yourself into a corner here. Did not get the draw she was looking for. Yeah, pointing out where she wanted to be on the table. Right, still doesn't change the fact that 15 goes past the 2 ball, but oh, nice shot. Look out. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, what a shot there by Kathy. Absolute dead hooked into that jaws of that pocket in the right side rail. And I don't know if coming out of that she can even see the 3 or the 6. Right, if she can see the 3, then it's fairly obvious, right? 3 to the left-hand side, and you just push through, and that'll help separate the 2 issues that Janet has on the table. And nice little roll up there, but did she leave the 14 on? Really nice shot. And again, it's kind of what I was alluding to and talking about earlier when you're playing those safeties, right? Not that Janet had much of a choice in shooting either the 3 or the 6 out of that pocket, but it develops the table. It gets rid of the issue that Janet has in having the 3-6 tied up. And the attempted safety there, that's kind of how you want to be thinking. So really nice shot. But it does give Kathy a chance to get that 12 ball into a better position. She's not terrible. I believe she can, I think she can see the backside of 12 up to that top left-hand corner to just kind of tipping out of the way. Have to be a really nicely controlled weight shot. Kind of wants to slide up just where that right side pocket is for the 15 ball next. She does make the shot on the wrong side of 15, I believe. I'm not sure if that 15 passes the 6, though. Oh, she's looking down at it right away. It must go. It must go. Might be a little bit tight, but she's cueing into it right away. That tells me it goes. Yeah. Had to have been tight. She's not happy. That tells me that that 15 did go. Indeed. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. All right. Moving time here for Janet. 6 ball is the play. Steady as she goes. 2 ball, 3 ball. A little bit of a stretch there. Might have to use the rest. The rest, the rake, the bridge, the reach. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah, very well done. Key shot here on this 3 ball. Try to shape up on either the 7 or the 5. So play that 3 ball in. I might try to draw back here. Give myself an option on both shots, depending on the angle. If she's got just on the low side of 3, it almost lends itself really well just to touch draw that back towards that right side pocket, and you'll have the option on the 7 or the 5. Yeah, really well done. Yeah, I do like the 7 first here. With the 8 ball that close to that left side pocket, I really do like this 7 ball first. Play out of that pocket, just draw with the play on the 5 here. Canelo lost. Yes, that was kind of just coming on as I was heading out last night. I was curious. Had I stayed in commentate or been on the mic, I don't know how much I would have been commentating. I probably would have been watching the fight. They had it here on the big screen. I had the perfect chair for it too, but I was more in need of sleep than anything else. Very nice, Janet. It is a tie ball game, 3 apiece. A race to 2 for these ladies. And let me finish off the due diligence in getting through our sponsors for the event. And as I mentioned, guys, if you can reach out to them, I'd really appreciate it. And I know Joanne would too. She's put in just a ton of work on being the host for the event here at the Hidden Spot. So those are your sponsors, and then we have a couple of special thanks to mention in Dennis Heshka, Greg Sunley, Art Radmore, Jeff Cutts, and Quality Trophies. That rounds out all your sponsors. Special thanks for your 2025 Canadian Women's Championships. It is but a race to 2 between these 2 ladies. Deadlocked 3 apiece. A quick race to 5 on the B side. Janet at the table for the break, leading us off rack number 7. Uh-oh, Albino down the subway. Cue ball finding its way into a pocket. And look at this table. Look at this table. Now at first blush looks really, really decent, but that 3 ball tied to the 14 on the low side, not going to make that easy. So you might see Kathy actually take that out right now. Use the 6 ball down to the bottom left. She's going to choose to go high ball. This will do as well, with ball in hand making this much, much easier. Without ball in hand, that 15-12, a little bit dicey. Hill action indeed has all the makings of a Hill match. And just in complete control of this table now here is Kathy Metsinger. And just for clarity, so that everybody is aware, the 8 ball is the one sitting in the bottom right-hand corner. Sometimes difficult to tell. And nice little follow through here. Coming back around. Has some nice angle on the 9 ball. Straight in, straight up. I don't know that I'd try to do anything too fancy here. Just straight in, off the end rail, back up table. That will do. Shooter's choice from here. She can go 10, 14, 13, 13, 10, 14, 13, 14, 10, whatever she wants. I would have to say this will put Ms. Metsinger on the hill. Nice little touch draw here, back mid-table. That will do. wasting no time in that rack to put herself on the hill. Kathy Metsinger equal to the task. A well-run rack there. Help, of course, with the ball in hand off the snap. We'll see if Janet can also repeat the same run out to give us a hill-hill match. The breaks have not been too kind. Methodical and meticulous indeed, Patricia. Kathy just taking a quick little break. So local time, we are sitting just after 12 o'clock, midday local time here in Calgary. Hope everybody's doing well. I certainly appreciate everybody hanging in with us this week. Been a long week, a long grind for these ladies. If you're just tuning in, not sure what's happening, it is the 2025 Canadian Women's Championships. We started broadcast Tuesday morning in the early hours, 9 a.m. start time. We started with 10 ball, whittled that down until we had a champion at the end of day on Wednesday. That was Britney Bryant. For the win there, Naomi Williams with the second place finish. We started with 9 ball on Thursday morning, again starting in the early hours, 9 o'clock. Whittled that one down until we had a champion and a runner-up, and it was a rinse and repeat. Britney Bryant taking home the first place prize there as well. Naomi Williams also taking second place. So it is available. The hat trick, the triple crown, it is available for Britney Bryant. It is available. And you know she's going to be hunting that triple crown down. But a few ladies looking to put a monkey wrench into her plan. Not a round robin, still in the top 32, I believe we're at right now. Might be the top 24. We're looking to whittle down to the top 16. At top 16, there is a redraw. And it goes to single elimination. We'll see whether they increase the race. Given the time frame, I would probably say they won't. But again, that's just my take, my opinion. It is not worth the paper that it's written on. Only my opinion. All right, Miss Metsinger at the table with the break. Looking to close escrow here on this match. Ball down. Wow, look at this table. It is another runnable rack. I'm probably going low ball. I'm probably going to go low ball here. I'm going to start with the 7 ball. And either draw out or play forward, either which. Take out the 1 ball. Come back across. I'm on to the 2. I'm on to the 3. Float for the 6. Then the 5, 4, 8. 4 ball will pass that 9 down to the bottom right-hand corner. Kathy Metsinger in full control with a table. It is doable. She's got the skill. She could close escrow right here, right now. Still workable. Still doable. One ball come back out. She could, if she really wanted to, just put a little bit of left-hand spin on this one ball and just come up rail behind the two ball. Takes a little bit more of a fine-tuned touch. But certainly available, certainly there. Could also just come back across and out. Either which way, I mean, the table just sits really, really well. A very, very connected table. Yeah, this is looking good. From here, it's probably 4-ball. I would want to leave the 6-ball for my out ball on the 8. So I'm probably going to do the 4-ball, the 5-ball, then the 2, the 3, the 6, the 8. Right now, that whole pattern can change if the 8 passes the 9-ball to the bottom right-hand corner. If both corners are open, then, I mean, she can run this however she pleases. Right, and again, there's not going to be a right or wrong way for her to do this. If she can get out, get onto that 8-ball and pocket it, it doesn't matter how she did it, it was the right way. Really well done. Might be a little flat here on this 5-ball though. Unless the 3 passes. If the 3 passes 14, then, oh yeah, no worries. She's queuing down. She's okay here. Does want to have a little bit of angle on this 3-ball. Straight draw back right to where she's at. Maybe even a touch farther than where she's at. Yeah, right about there. Oh, well done. Just smooth as butter. Really important shot. So this is your game winner right here. This shot, believe it or not. You want to get either dead straight or just a touch left of center. Don't want to be on the short side. You don't want to be on the right side. Again, unless the 8-ball goes in either pocket, but she's got this dead straight. There's no issues here. Drawing back just to where she's at right now is where she'll want to be. Even a touch lower is fine. Touch low, touch high. Ooh. Ooh. Rattled that 5-ball, but it found its way, and she is taking no prisoners, looking to close escrow. Indeed, the back-to-back jacks. Ms. Metsinger taking no prisoners, closing escrow, taking the win. Really, really great job by Janet as well. Really didn't do a whole lot wrong in that match. Just kind of run into the double back-to-backs by Kathy Metsinger. Not a lot you can do there. Nothing to hang your head about, that's for certain. That being said, congratulations to Kathy Metsinger pulling off the double run to clinch the match, sending herself continuing on into the event. With that being said, we are going to shut down, restart, and I will be back with the next match for you. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you've given us a subscribe on YouTube. Turn your notifications on so when I do come back, you're notified. You can join me on the live stream once again. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll see you back here in a few minutes.